It's Friday, and it's the days we all love so much. It's a cup episode. Perhaps just a semi final. If we win that, we've got a final as well today. Let's go and find out what happened, shall we? Welcome back to Tuner's Travel. So yes, it's Cup semi-final time. We are here with a home team against North District. It is actually in a neutral venue, but you know we're classified as the home team. You can see in the other game, Resources Capital beat Kitchie 2-2. They won on penalties in the end, so we know that's who we would be playing should we get through to the final. But we have to take care of North District first, who finished third in the relegation group. They only stayed up on goal difference by 1 goal as well last season. So it should be a comfortable victory against them. We did lose against them in the Senior Shield. We beat them in the Senior Shield. We beat them in the league. They beat us before we arrived, though. So it's 2-1 to us this season, but in terms of my management here, it's 2-0 to us. So again, we should beat these here. We've got Kwok Pun in goal, Wing Chun, Siu Kung, Wai Lung, and Jarman the back four. Chun Choi and Chung Yu in midfield, Davis, Wai Lun, and a Leo behind Si Hin. And while I'm thinking about it, do we go wide or do we go extremely wide? I'm going to go extremely wide. Make that change while we are thinking about it for our tactic going forward. So yeah, it's semi-final time. It's one and done. We know if we don't perform, we're going to go out, and we're going to have to stick around for another year in Hong Kong just to win the FA Cup. And I think throughout this entire series, if I had to win one and not the other and have to stay for a season, I'd much rather win the cup first than the league. Just because generally the cups are the knockouts, you know, you have one bad game and you're out. But also, if you then got to go through a full season just waiting for the odd couple of games to come around, it's not ideal. First of all, for me, for my motivation, you know, keeping the spirits up. Of course, I'm going to want to win every game, but it's going to be a case of keeping our best players fit for the cup run. And then by default, it flicks onto the content side of things as Leo gets in here, pulls the ball all the way back there to Jarman. Chun Choi hits one just wide from him as well. Decent effort, that one. But yeah, you know, you don't want to be having to skip over millions of games or just watch us play a second 11. It's not ideal. We now have some defending to do. Homing to the edge of the area, acres of space, and it's pushed wide by Kwok Pun. Decent save from him, but there was a lot of room there on the edge of the area. That's a bit of a worry. The highlight continues from the corner. We head clear and get it headed further out. We're not going to get to that ball there when it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Let's go and encourage the players here. We have been a better team, but we've not had a single shot on target yet. We've had 8 shots now. 0 on target. That's our first one on target. We haven't actually seen it, so it can't be that great. And Siu Kung is a little bit tired, as is Chai Davis. So maybe we look at taking these off at half-time. It's 0-0 at half-time. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with that performance. Chai Davis can come off for Darian Watt. And let's take Siu Kung off at Ikong. Let's go make them changes now. I don't know when the final is, if we get there. And I'm hoping some fresh legs will give us the little bit of a kick that we need here to go and get a goal. As we have a throw-in, it's headed clear. And we lose out to ball. It's now 2-3 on 5. Long ball forward is going absolutely nowhere. They just did not have the men forward for that. Jarman. Aliu needs some help, really. Wai Lung looks out to this near side for Aliu, who is going to run at his man. Bit of space if he can find a cross. He can. It's Is that a save? Was that saved by the keeper? It was. What a save that is. From Si-Hin's header, he got up perfectly and clawed it out. That is an incredible save. We are now at the point where we're demanding more from the players. It's still 0-0. We're into the final 15 minutes of this game. We are going to look at making a change. Watt has not played good since coming on. He's playing out of position. Let's switch them over. Let's bring on... Who do we bring on? Let's take Chun Yu off for Qi Xing in midfield. So just in the 15 minutes plus stoppage time for us to find a goal before extra time and penalties if needed. And it's Wing Chun, Si-Hin, and it's offside, I believe, anyway. There. 10 minutes to go. We are now berating the team. We're on very attacking. I really do not want extra time here. It looks like we're going to get extra time here. We've dominated this game, but not found the goal. That is the joys of cup football, really. It is full-time, 0-0. We're going to extra time. I'm going to tell you I'm far from pleased. Given the statistics in this match, the possession we've had, the chances we've had, we should have been winning this game. Free kick floated towards the back post, and Waters hit the post there, and it was offside anyway. And maybe that is Northern District's plan here, is that he's take it to penalties and take the chances on penalties. Aliyu to Jarman. Wai Lung. Qi Xing to Aliyu. Wart in space. Wai Lun now. Switches play to Jarman. Can he find a cross? Needs some help. He gets it. Qi Xing floats one back post. It's headed over the bar. It's another chance missed. As we'll still have 5 minutes left of this first half of extra time, but this is not ideal at all. Chun Choi, but hits one. Oh, it's just wide as well from him. Demands more once again from the players. We're going to have a corner to defend. Floated in and just over the bar. It actually clipped the top of the net. I thought for a second that was in. That was probably that would have saved us right for the amount of chances we've missed in this game. I don't know what's happened. That through ball isn't fantastic. We were scoring goals for fun in them past few league games, and now we're struggling to break down what is a struggling side in Hong Kong. So we knock the ball between us on the halfway line. Wart gives the ball away. That is so poor from him. He's been incredibly poor since coming on. He has won the ball back. Aliyu, that's a great ball over the top for him. He's only got one man in the box. He pulls it back. Jarman floats the ball in, and there is the goal. It's Sang Si-Hin getting his 20th of the season, and we have finally got the breakthrough in this game. Finally, now we are going to look to try and save the players a bit more, try and keep their legs fresh, and stay defensively strong. I don't know why I skipped that highlight then. I don't know why I skipped that. Half time in extra time. We have 15 minutes left to hold on to this lead. Ideally go to score another goal and put it to bed. To Wai Lun. To Wing Chun. Chun Choi now. Ikong gives it back to him. Playing a little triangle here between the three of them. Next one, Wart. Plays a 1-2 Chun Choi. Long ball over the top. I think Si-Hin was offside. But it forced Aliyu from the defensive header. Jarman floats one and Sing He is... he wasn't offside that time, but he heads over the bar there. Let's dribble less, be a bit more disciplined there. Let's take out the underlap in transition. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go basically going to go a lot more defensive, and just kill some of that intensity that we have been playing with. So into that final minute, we have finally got the victory after extra time. I'm going to tell them they need to step things up against better opponents because that was not good enough. The performance was decent, but just our clinicality was incredibly poor. It is 1-0 there. We do go into the final against Resources Capital, 13th of May actually, so we've got a couple of weeks. Fair enough. We've got a couple of weeks before that. That's the next part of this episode, is the Cup final against Resources Capital. So here we are, Cup final day. You can see here the history of the Hong Kong FA Cup. 3 times winners, last winner in 2022, so after the save started. 4 times runner-up, last runner-up a couple of years ago. So we've actually come runners-up more than we have actually won this competition. So we're going to try and change that today. We need to try and change that today. In terms of Resources Capital, we beat them 3-1 in the league there. We beat them 1-0 in the Sapling Cup, drew 1-1 with them there as well, and lost 2-0 before we came in. So another team that we were unbeaten against in this series is me as manager, and we're going for an unchanged team this time out. We've had that couple of weeks rest. Few younger players coming on to bench. Obviously, we've had the youth intake. There's some promising players there. Don't think the players of the quality for me to, take around different countries, but they're certainly of the potential starting ability. What do we tell them here? I'm going to point my finger and tell them I expect nothing but a win. I'm putting pressure on the players here. We win this, we complete Hong Kong. We lose this, we have to either stay another year or we have to come back just to win this cup. We cannot lose this final. It's that simple. We cannot lose this final. The players come out and we are on the way. Oh, I hate these cup finals being after the league. Davis, corner comes in, and it's a great save by the keeper to push the ball onto the post. Clearance hits his own man, bounces back out. Chun Yu, Si Kung. Can he find a cross? He goes down, and the referee says no foul. No foul there. What a save that was from the goalkeeper. Brian Bong in goal for them. Fantastic name as well there. This is looking relatively similar to that last game. All the chances going our way. Possession slightly in our favour. We just haven't been clinical enough here yet. And I don't like that we just hold on to the ball this deep into our own half. I prefer us to move the ball a bit quicker. Si Hin comes back to Chun Choi, Chun Yu, Wai Lun, Liu. I think that's one thing that they could do with the tactic engine itself and the tactic creation is just give us more freedom. I'd like to say when we're in our own half like that, speed the ball up and get it out, etc. And then when we're into midfield and attacking, that's when we keep possession. But that isn't the capability. And this is a long highlight. The cross comes in towards the back post, and Chai Davis has the goal to put us 1-0 up here on the half-hour mark. And that is how we wanted to see this game going. Beautiful cross. Davis gets up above his man. It's a lovely header right into the top corner of the goal. To beat his defender as well. It was a tall defender. It's a brilliant header there from Davis. And now, can we go and make it 2? Wing Chun, Davis, Chun Choi to Chun Yu. Space. He doesn't hit it there. He cuts back. Finds Wing Chun. Chun Yu has space again. Doesn't hit it again. One of these days, he probably will hit it. And it's probably going to be when he's surrounded by defenders. We're working this well, just keeping the ball, moving them. And that's a great ball. Si Hin brings it down and it's saved by the goalkeeper and then cleared from just in front of the goal line. It was a brilliant touch. Chai Davis is absolutely excited. He's got bruised ribs as well. We're going to take him off at half-time, the goal scorer. I don't particularly want to see him come off because he is playing pretty well and obviously scored the goal. But the bruised ribs, I don't think we can risk it. And I'm going to bring Yo Hin on for him. And, yeah, we'll stick him out there. See what we can do in the second half. They are still yet to have a shot, Resources Capital. So, if we can continue that, then, I'd like to say we're going to win it, which means we're going to score an own goal now. 20 minutes to go. Haven't seen a single highlight in this second half, which is perfectly fine by me. We're going to bring Wailun off at Ekong, move Chun Choi further forward. And let's bring Si Hin off for Paul Crompton. Not had the best game today, Sang Si Hin. But fortunately, we haven't particularly needed him to step up. I say that, we've still got 10 minutes left of this game, and it is only a 1-goal advantage, but we're still yet to see a single highlight in this second half, and time is just ticking away. It's ticking away. And is that going to be it? Come on! Get in. That's the third country in 2.5 years, 3 years, that we've completed now. That's back to back to back league and cup doubles. Is the guy presenting the trophy wearing a red headband? He's wearing a red headband. Interesting. That really did distract me, but the confetti rains. We've lifted the trophy up high. We have completed Hong Kong. How good is that? We are flying, absolutely flying now. 3 in a row. We lift the Hong Kong FA Cup. That brings India now into play because we've completed Hong Kong. So we've got Northern Ireland, Indonesia, Wales and India are the next 4 that we are aiming towards. On Monday, we will find out who our new club is. So be sure to come back then to see the next part of this adventure. If you've enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new here. Enjoy what you see. Until then, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.